What it is, what it do, what I want to you. Welcome back to MMA Prophecy. This week we got a big one. We got UFC 313, Pereira versus Ankalaev. Let's get into this card then. First fight of the night, we got Jordan Santos versus Ozzy Diaz. Mm, I'm I'm a bit torn on this. I'm not the biggest fan of either of these guys. With Santos, I like that he's patient. He aims and fires. He's quite smart with it. He's not reckless. He needs to be a bit more active though. He's a bit more output, I think. He loves a 1-2. You'll catch him throwing the 1-2 consistently. Looks for it. Always a jab in the street, but he's got a clean one to be fair. But he lacks power. He's more like Holloway style, Adesanya. Yeah, he's not on their level. Don't get me wrong. He can't even strike nowhere near as good as them. I'm saying that's his like fighting style. When it comes to striking, he ain't got the power. He's gonna hit you with many 1-2s and some counters. He's alright with them. But looking at Ozzy Diaz, he's 4 inches taller. He's 6'4", and he's got 3 inches advantage when it comes to the reach. He's a lot older. He's 34. Santos is only 27. With Diaz, he's got a better footwork. He's going down a weight class. So I'm excited to see him at middleweight. He's normally fighting at light heavyweight. Yeah, he's got the harder punches, but like Santos is the fighter that's more on the come up. He's probably going to be more eager for the win. But I feel like Diaz might have his number. Like, honestly, I'll pick Jordan Santos to get the win. But I'm just saying, don't be surprised if he gets clipped with a left hook or something. But yeah, anyway, let me move on from that. I spent too long on that one. Jordan Santos to get the win in the first fight, kicking off the card. Alright, next, Chris Gutierrez versus John Castaneda. This fight's interesting. Good fight. Gutierrez, he's the better kicker in this one. He's got good feints, really good feints. He's the better technical fighter, and I think he's just got a better fight IQ in general. Now with John Castaneda, it's mad because last week I picked him, but with this opponent change, yeah, I'm not picking him. I only picked him not because he was like better in a sense. It's because of how bad is it D'Andrade was it? How he was at the time. But yeah, anyway, Castaneda. He makes his upper right on the feet, don't get me wrong, and he's got some decent counters, but he leans back a lot. I hate it. He's got that, let me like lean back and get out of the way of the strike. Don't like it. We all know when Chris Weidman caught Anderson Silva a few times. Yeah, Chris Gutierrez, I'm going to pick him to get a win in this one. This is one of my more confident picks on the card. Gutierrez has also got a 3-inch height advantage, which is a bit mad. I was quite surprised by it. This fight's in the featherweight division. But Castaneda's got a longer reach. But yeah, pretty confident with that one. Don't think there'll be any difficulties for him, to be honest. Chris Gutierrez to get the win. I'm probably quite comfortably. Moving on, final fight on the early prelims. We've got Myron Santos versus Francis Marshall. When I watched this fight back, but when I looked at their highlights, sorry, I jumped between them a bit, you know. I weren't too impressed when I see Santos's highlights. I'll be real. But he's only 24. And I looked at Marshall's, who's only 25 to be fair. And I wasn't that impressed either, don't get me wrong, but I actually initially picked Marshall. I thought that Marshall might be able to win. But I don't know. I genuinely don't know with this fight. I did end up swaying back to Santos. He's good on the out. He's got a good outside calf kick. That's what caught my eye the most with him. His outside calf kick's pretty decent. And Marshall's front leg is there to be kicked. You'll see it. It's going to happen. Trust me. But Santos needs to throw more, man. Similar to the other Santos, which is mad. But he's got good counters. He's got really good counters. And Marshall will be the fighter that's going to push in this fight, I feel. He's going to walk forward and, yeah, leg kicks and counters from Santos, I'm feeling. So Myron Santos to get the win. But the first fucking, both Santos fights, I'm picking them both, but I ain't confident in either of them. I'd say just watch the fight, enjoy it, and yeah, bet on the Gutierrez one if you're feeling that. Anyway, moving on. Kicking off the prelims. Oh god. We got Alex Morono versus Carlos Leal. I'm picking Carlos Leal all day. I think most people will. I'll try and make this quick so I'm not too harsh, but not a fan of Alex Morono at all. He lacks power, he lacks drive. It's mad because he's an all-rounded fighter. Like, he can look after himself on the ground, he can strike. He's just poor, man. He looks tired in there. Not like cardio-wise. Just like tired, can't be asked to be here. It's your fucking job, bro. Like, you signed up for it. It's weird. So yeah, man, I don't like Morono's fighting style. So I'm picking Leal. And I think Leal will probably get the job done pretty easy. He's a bit of a madman. And he looks like he's on some secret juice, we'll say. But it's speculation. But yeah, we're gonna pick Carlos Leal to get the win. What's his I wanna know what's Leal's finishing rate saying? So I have everyone's no, here it is. He's got 57% of his wins are by KO. 48 by no, sorry. His wins have come at a 57% finish rate. He's got 48% KO, 10% submission, 33% go to decision. He might get a KO in this one, might get the finish, but yeah, Morono's a tough gun. He can take loads of fucking hits to the face, so I don't know. I'd say just go with the money line on that one. Carlos Leal to get the win. Moving on, this fight I'm interested in. Big time. This fight's good. Middleweight division. Bruno Ferreira versus Armen Petrosyan. Give me Ferreira all day long. He is only 5'10 compared to Petrosyan 6'3, but I think it's going to work in Ferreira's advantage, if I'm honest. Ferreira's got a Muay Thai style, stocky. He doesn't really grapple much, but he is okay on the ground. I feel like he'll be able to hold off takedown attempts from Petrosyan. And he's got more power. Ferreira's got the way harder hands in this one. Petrosyan, he can wrestle, he can strike, but he's unreliable, man. He lacks output. I don't know what's up with this guy. I've picked him like twice in a row, I think. No, we didn't pick him on the last one. We picked him twice before that. And yeah, he's just a fucking letdown. Bruno Ferreira has got 100% finish rate with all of his wins. 75% coming by knockout, 25% by submission. I think he's going to get another one. I can't see him going to the decision. I don't think Petrosyan's going to break his finish rate when winning. So yeah, man, give me Ferreira all day. Another confident one. Gutierrez and Ferreira. And Leal, sorry. Them three. I'm hella confident, man. They're just to me, they're just way better fighters than their opponents. The only way they're going to lose is if they have an off night. So yeah, they better not. Moving on. In the flyweight division, we've got Joshua Van versus Raid Saruyo. This is a good fight, man. Two really good prospects. Joshua Van's only 23, and I feel like this guy's fought so many times already. Saruyo's only 22. Saruyo is undefeated. 10 wins. What's his finish rate saying? 80% knockouts. No, I'm lying. 80% of his wins have come by finish. 40% by knockout. 40% by sub. So he split them. Yeah, I'm going to pick Joshua Van. Literally because of what I said earlier, to be honest. I feel like I've watched this guy fight so many times. He's got way more experience than Saruyo. They're both good fighters, but Saruyo's more ground-based. He lacks experience on the feet. So he doesn't have the most confidence on the feet, I feel, when I was watching him back. He's alright, like, if you punch him in the face, he's going to punch you back. But yeah, he's a backup fighter. He needs to get some more confidence on the feet, confidence in his striking. So, all the fights start on the feet. I think Van should be around on the ground. He's a good scrambler, he should get back up. Yeah, give me Joshua Van to win. I'm going to say decision, like, he might get a finish on the feet. The trick is if he drops him, he just better not go to the ground. Because Saruyo could wrap him up in a submission. So yeah, I'm just going to say Joshua Van to get the dub. And he should win alright, to be fair. Like I said, he's the more experienced fighter in this one. Next fight. Is this the feature prelim bout. Curtis Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev. I shouldn't even have to say the weight class of these Donnies. We've got the big dudes. I'm picking Curtis Blades. Kuniev's a fat heavyweight. I'm gonna be real. He ain't no athletic guy. I was very surprised watching these fight tape back because I ain't heard of him. I'll be real. If I have, I don't remember him. So I was like, alright, who's this Donny on the fucking feature prelim battle against Curtis Blades, which I was surprised to see you won on the main card, to be honest. Yeah, right. Like I said, he's a fat heavyweight. Let's be real. Easy Derrick Lewis style. Fucking, I wouldn't say Justin Taffel. Is it Taffel? Maybe, yeah. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. He did get popped for steroids. I think that's why he's looking a bit chubby these days because he got popped and he can't be taking the secret juice anymore. He's a slow heavyweight man, but he does have a lot of power. He's nice in the clinch. He's got some good inside elbows. They're sneaky. They're sneaky. He gets them in tight. And like I said, he's got some power to knock him out. That's the only way he's going to hurt Curtis, is if Curtis tries to fucking clinch up with him the way he does when he's stupid sometimes and just like leans back with his arms out, bang with the elbow, he will get knocked out. Apart from that, 80% of the time, Curtis Blades wins this fight in my eyes. Way more experience, way more athletic, way more skills, way better grappler. Yeah, man. He's the better striker as well. I will say Cunha's got more power, but Blades should use his fight IQ, and you don't have no issues on the feet. So give me Curtis Blades all day. He should be a comfortable win for him. There's a couple in this fight that should be comfortable, and I've said it a lot. So if they don't win, wow. Wow. It shows I overestimated their skill level. Kicking off the main card, we've got Bobby Green, yeah, Robert Green versus Mauricio Ruffy. Say that like I'm a Green hater. Big fan of Bobby Green, by the way. I'll start with Bobby. 5 years ago, I would have picked Bobby Green. Nah, it's 5 a bit long. 4 or 5 years, I would have picked Bobby Green to win this fight all day. 3 years, let's say 3 years. Bobby Green's style isn't safe for him anymore, man. He's a lot older now. He's 38, and he's been knocked out quite a few times now. And he still fights dangerously, hands down, bobbing and weaving. And he's good with it, but when he gets hit, he feels it now. Whereas before he had like a fucking decent chin, let's be fair. Mauricio Ruffy, the McGregor-esque guy. He's really dangerous, let's face it. He's got a dangerous right hand. His straight counter's good. His reaction time is good. I think he got a bit too confident in his last fight. We had him in his last fight. I picked him. Donnie had me fucking worried. He had me nervous. I think he's probably learned from that lesson. Don't get too comfortable. And he should know that against someone like Bobby Green in a way. Bobby won't even let him get comfortable, let's face it. So yeah, that worries me a little bit. But apart from that, with Ruffy, he's younger. His chin's going to be better. I think he's going to be the better counter fighter than Bobby Green. Did I say Bobby last time? I meant Ruffy. I'm talking about Ruffy, by the way. So yeah, I'm going to pick Mauricio Ruffy to get a win. As long as he ain't stupid, it should be fairly easy for him. I say King Green, his style don't suit him no more, man. Big fan, but yeah, Ruffy to win. First women's fight of the night, strawweight division. We've got Amanda Lemos versus, is it Yasmin or Yasmin Lucindo? Yeah, each cap's mad. Lemos is 37, Lucindo's 23. Mental. The only way I see Lemos doing anything better than Lucindo in this fight is piecing her up with a jab. Because Lucindo's got this weird style where it's like she watches here and it's just open in the middle, this gap here. But the fucking trick is when someone does jab, she just fucking hooks you up, to be honest. She's got different styles. Cool, it suits her. I'm just worried about that jab. And it's Southpaw versus Orthodox as well. I am going to pick Lucindo. Lucindo's like a Lemos 2.0. She's horrible. She's better than her on the ground. She is a better striker. But like I said, she's good in the clinch as well. I'm just worried about that fucking jab. But yeah, I can see her shooting takedowns, throwing decent kicks. She mixes up her kicks well, punches. She mixes it up really well around, to be honest. And I just don't think Lemos is going to be able to keep up with her. So, and there's only a 1 inch height difference in this fight. 5'4", Lemos 5'3". Lucindo, even though Lucindo looks tiny, is 1 inch. So yeah, man. Lucindo to get the win. I'm just not as confident as the world on this one. Lemos's jab frightens me a little bit. Even though she ain't got like an amazing jab, it's just simply because of Lucindo's fucking block, like a stance. It's weird. It's so open in the middle. Anyway, lightweight division is a really good fight. Jalen Turner versus Ignacio Bahamondes. I didn't realize Jalen Turner has got 100% finish rate with his wins. I didn't know this. He's got 71 knockouts percentage. 71, that'd be mad. 29% on subs. Yeah, man. They're both 6'3". These are the tallest lightweights you're ever gonna fucking find. It's insane. Jalen Turner's got a slightly longer reach, 1.5, nothing crazy. I'm gonna pick Ignacio Bahamondes to win. I think he's the better kicker. And he's a bit more of a dog, I feel. I feel like he wants it more. Like when they're like pretty even in their striking, I feel like he's gonna just push a bit more like, oh, alright, type thing. Where Jalen's smart with it. He'd be more slick. He wants to trying to counter Bajo Mendes. And I think Bajo Mendes' pressure might catch him off guard a bit. I don't know, yeah. Literally feel like that's the difference. He's got slightly better kicks. Jalen Turner's got a way better hands. He's probably got more power in his punches as well with Turner. But I think Bajo Mendes has got a better chin. I will mention that. Yeah, man, it's a really good fight. They're matched up fucking well. I just think Bajo Mendes is slightly more got that grit in him. Just wants it a bit more. 2 years younger. Jalen southpaw, Bajo Mendes orthodox. It's just good fight, man. Good matchmaking. Give me Bajo Mendes to get a close win. Probably a split decision. Next fight, co-main event. We're here. Didn't even realize. Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev 2. Rematch. Raw. I didn't realize Gaethje's 5'11", Fiziev 5'8". I didn't realize the height difference was that bad. Crazy. Gaethje's 36 now. Fiziev 32. Gaethje has not fought in 10 months since that crazy ass knockout to Max Holloway in the BMF fight. Initially, Gaethje, straight away. So I thought, so I went with. And I watched the tape back, and I thought about it. Fiziev's not fought in a year and a half, don't get me wrong, but like I said, Gaethje's been out for 10 months, and Fiziev didn't have a year and a half off from being knocked out badly. Bro, I'm gonna pick the guy with the Muay Thai style. I'm going with Fiziev. Gaethje, he's got a better boxing. That leg kick is dirty. He's got like the looping head kick. It's fucking mental, but it works. I question his chin now. I ain't got to question his heart. That's always going to be there. He's a dog. But Gaethje's chin. He's been clipped a few times now, man. And he's been knocked out. Like, cold. But his cardio should all be good there. This is a fight, man. It's a fucking fight. I do feel like Fiziev's going to have more power. I'm going to pick Fiziev. I'm nervous for this fight because I love Gaethje. I mean, who don't? And Gaethje could turn up, man. Like when he fights smart, Gaethje is smart. He was so smart in his fight against Fiziev, man. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Fiziev, but I am not confident in that. Deep down, I kind of want Gaethje to win. Anyway, we've made it to the main event. The fight this card was built around. If you haven't already, please like the video. Let me know you want to see more. If you haven't subscribed, you'll know straight away when we launch the video. Jump in the comments, let me know who you've picked. Tell me if you agree with me, tell me if you don't agree with me. Let's talk fights, man. for all fans of MMA here. And this is a big fight card. But let's get into it. For the men's light heavyweight championship, we've got Alex Pereira, the champion, versus Magomed Ankalaev. Bro. Pereira's 37 now. Pereira's had a weird training camp where he's on the road. Apparently he's had a viral infection as well. But he fought someone previously where he was like, yes, it wasn't. I can't remember who it was. But if you remember, between the rounds, he was like really coughing, and it sounded like he had a smoker's cough. It was crazy. And yeah, he had phlegm on the chest. So if that's the case, it's going to affect his training camp. But on the opposite side, you got Ankalaev, who's had to do his training camp during Ramadan. I don't think it's going to affect him as much as what people think, because it's not like this is the first time he's had to do a training camp during Ramadan. He's used to it. He's been doing it. And also another thing, Ankalaev isn't some ultimate wrestler like everyone thinks he is. Yes, he's from Dagestan, but he's probably one of the few Dagestanis that he's a striker that wrestles. He's not a grappler that learned how to strike. Yeah. Ankalaev. Let me speak about Ankalaev quick. He is a good, well-rounded fighter. I don't think he's great anywhere. He's not an amazing boxer. He's not an amazing grappler. He's not an amazing kickboxer. And he's not an amazing jiu-jitsu artist. But he's good in all those areas. See what I'm saying? Pereira now. He's not a great grappler. But he's a great striker. And I'm about if you can hear this fucking crow. I got a crow going mad outside. Pereira's obviously been training the ground game since he's been in the UFC as well. This ain't his first camp where he's training for fucking a wrestler. He fought Jan Blachowicz, for God's sake. And another thing that I think Jan with his Polish power has got heavier hands than Ankalaev. Khalil Roundtree's definitely got more of a powerful punch than Ankalaev, and yeah, he dropped Pereira. But yeah, I don't think Ankalaev's gonna knock him out. The only way he wins is if he makes it a boring fight and he just lays on Pereira. Because Pereira just chills on the ground. He don't waste no energy. He'll wait for the round to end and just, cool, I'll knock you out next round, or I'll try. That's his kind of fault with it. Yeah, man. If Ankalaev wins, I see it being a boring, smothering type win. Pereira wins. Damn. I can see him getting a knockout, if not just by decision. He's gonna piece Ankalaev's leg up, you know. No one's mentioned that, really. Pereira's going to fucking destroy Ankalaev's leg. I know he's like worked on his defense, leg kick defense, but yeah, Pereira, he's probably the best leg kicker in the fucking UFC. Even though I love Gaethje's leg kick, can't I? He runs it like a soccer leg kick. Football. I want to say football. I can't remember that. I just said soccer. That's crazy. Because that's what they call it in the UFC, the soccer kick. But yeah, the football kick. He runs. I'm surprised he ain't broke his leg by doing it, but it's insane. Yeah, man. Give me Pereira by knockout. I'm going for it. Why not? Just fucking get it, Alex. Jammer. Yeah, give me Alex Pereira by knockout. That's crazy. I didn't mention someone else on the card also has. Oh no, I did. It was Diaz. No, yeah, no, I didn't mention that. In the first fight, Ozzy Diaz, he's also got a 100% finish rate with his wins. You know, you wouldn't think that because he ain't that good. He don't look good, especially with his fucking most recent losses. But yeah, he's a 78% knockout finish with his wins. Bear that in mind when he's fighting Santos, and everyone's picking Santos without even considering Diaz. Anyway, let me tell you my favourite picks on this fight. My most confident is going to throw them all together in a parlay / accumulator for my UK peeps. Curtis Blades, Carlos Leal, Mauricio Ruffy, and Bruno Ferreira. Those four, hella confident. If they don't win, they should retire, I'll put it that way. They're so much better than their opponents, it's crazy. The other one I'm quite confident on is Chris Gutierrez. He should also win. If he loses, I can only see him losing because he's having an off day, and he's just not throwing anything because he's the better fighter. And Joshua Van, he's better, he's more experienced, but it's a close fight. He's more, I want to say he's better. He's better all rounded. He just lacks in the ground game compared to Surya. So he should win. But 100% confidence, Blades, Leal, Ruffy and Pereira, 90% Gutierrez, 80% Van. I'll say that. They're moving down, 70% confidence you should win is Yasmin Lucindo. Should get the job done. And then Bajo Mendez, I like. Pereira, I like. And then Myron Santos should win. Fiziev's my least confident. I'm just going to watch that fight, enjoy that fight. Throw them together, play them around, play around with them even. Tell me what you come up with. No distance. I think the Blades fight's going to go no distance. The Ruffy fight should go no distance against Green. Leal versus Morono, hopefully no distance. And then potentially Ferreira, Petrosian, no distance. There's 4 there if you want to throw them together. Anyway, I've been your boy RJ. I didn't mean to attack the mic. If you like the video, then like the video. Because then I know you like the video. If you subscribe, big yourself up. If you haven't, jump in, man. Join the gang. Jump in the comments. Let me know what I won. Tell me who you got. Tell me who you haven't got. Tell me if you won money. Tell me if you won money last week, man. We got hella picks right. I think there was like 1 or 2 fights maybe that I didn't get. Can't remember now. But we got the big flipping underdog in Patterson. We got a Patterson pick. I hope you listened to that. We didn't get by knockout. I don't think anyone did, but we got it. Hope you won money on it. We did. Your boy RJ. This has been MMA Prophecy. Enjoy UFC 313.